take a regular chunky headband and add some nice Victorian lace to it. All you'll need is a simple glue gun, like this one, regular standard glue gun. And what you want to do is leave enough on the ends so that you can finish it off at the end later, but you're going to need to cut it, but it's better to have too much than not enough. And what I'm going to do is start in the middle, and as you pull, make sure you fold down and just put a little piece of glue and then fold over. You don't want to put too much glue because then it'll just mess up and goo up the project. But you don't want to put enough either. So, got a little bit of glue on. Let's see. I'm going to glue around the rim there. And try to see if I can get this so you can see it. And I'm just going to fold it over so it doesn't get any wrinkles and it sticks well. And then do it to the other side so that you keep it uniform throughout the piece. And this lace is pretty easy to get. This I got at a thrift store. I mean, obviously this is more of a vintage lace, but if you want regular lace, you can get it at any craft store. You always want to make sure you have a headband smaller than your lace, obviously. In case that wasn't an obvious thing there, but sometimes you never know. People don't always realize the obvious. Just keep doing a little bit at a time. You don't want to have bunches of your lace, so it's better to do it a little bit at a time. And if you mess up, don't worry, it's pretty much fixable, especially with hot glue. It's one of the better things to use if you're not 100% sure of yourself. If you have any questions, feel free to write any comments, any questions you may have. And just keep pressing down, making sure that it is flat going across. You'll get a little on your hands, but that happens. Not a big deal. Comes right off. They're stringy. So, just keep pulling it as you do it so that it definitely goes firmly on. That. Let's see here. Push. Lace is a little tricky because it does go through, but luckily, if you don't put too much glue on, you should be alright. If there's pieces that bunch up inside, like, you see too well. There's a little bit of bunch right there. I want to try to get that. Put a little extra dab of glue. And give it a press. And it'll hold really well that way. Pull off the extra glue. And I will also make this available for those that can't find the lace or would rather not make one themselves. If you want to take a chance to win this item, this is going to be included in the things that you can get in the giveaway that I'm having. Check out the rest of my videos and you can see mostly any of the projects that I will be posting on here. As far as hair accessories, will also be on my Lucky Lux shop and will be included in the giveaway. Unless, of course, they're sold before that. In which case, it's while supplies last. And I don't have much of this vintage lace, so I don't even know if I have enough to make two. Let's see when I'm done this. I might have just enough for this one. See how I have the extra on the ends. Go ahead and cut off anything that's in excess of like an inch, because that's excessive. Same on this side. Kind of flatten it out and cut off anything that's in excess of an inch. Maybe definitely enough for another headband, so I can have two. Hopefully you went for me, right? Alright, and what you're going to want to do is take the ends, see the ends now, and kind of fold them in. Okay. So let's see this. Okay, kind of tuck it in, and it's not going to be too bulky when we go to glue it. Just as long as the pieces do not overextend past your sides there. And the main thing to remember about this is if it's too thick of a fabric or ribbon or lace or whatever you decide to use, you're going to have to cut off some of it, because if it's too thick, it's going to look ridiculous, it's going to feel ridiculous on your head, and you don't want that. So that's what it looks like. You can see it. I'm going to do the same to the other side. Pulling it taut and putting glue on the inside and squeezing and pushing it downward like so. Okay. There we go. And you can see the ends. They look pretty good. Still bendable. And don't look too excessive with the material. Otherwise, turned out pretty good. Very good. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And thanks. Thanks for watching.